Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Suikoden 4. I just remembered, we got a thing for snow.
Yes!
Look at that bullshit fucking thing. So, let's go over that. So, we have full Pirate King gear.
Absolutely.
A speed ring and 2 lucky rings. The luck is not super necessary, but it helps us get over a specific hurdle in the fight that's coming up. So, I like doing that. We've got Kiko with full Venus gear, a wind magic ring, a lucky ring, and a speed ring. This is primarily just to increase her speed even more. I liked it to be over 150. We got 159, so that's great. That'll allow her to go first in every encounter that we do. Next up, we've got Ted with full Guardian gear. This gives him permanent alert status. I've also given him a water magic ring just in case we need emergency healing. A speed ring to get him over 150, and a guard ring just in case, you know, his defense isn't great. 55 is not really good, but it's as good as it's going to get. And then, obviously, we've got full Heroes gear, the Rose Crest, which I felt was appropriate because it's proof of friendship, but also increases his skill a little bit. The Blue Ribbon, which gives him strength and magic defense, and the Counter Ring. This is very, very good because he has the strongest attack in the entire game. Well, besides Laszlo. 394 versus 388. They're very, very close to being on point.
So if he could counter, he would wipe them out.
He would, along with the Fury Ring and the double Might Ring. Yeah, I keep saying ring, rune. Yes, he will be doing quite a bit of things.
Okay, so we are in the same place as Eleanor was.
Yes, but we're going a different path now, and I believe the enemies have changed. Or they're stronger, we're about to find out. If I one-shot these, it doesn't matter. Oh my lord, they're fine.
Yeah.
12. Goodbye. Good lord!
Jesus Christ!
I love my setup.
Holy
it's so good.
shit!
I know most people.
Over 1 fucking K!
I know most people don't really enjoy using like armor sets because like they kind of break the game. I don't care. I think they're hilarious. So yeah, we're going to be going on the second floor. And behind the block, I don't know what the fuck I meant by that, so... That was over 1,000. Oh, so all the paintings here carry over to next game, and they're broken. They're so good. Okay, I think I meant that, I think. This is stairs? Yeah. Right? Yeah.
It's locked.
Never mind, I'm dumb. That is where we eventually need to go. Oh, okay, yeah. That's the block. Okay. So this is an Angel Hairball. Get something really, really good, actually. Here's a fun fact. I don't need magic anymore.
You can just fuck him up.
That did 4 times. And he's dead. There's no way he survives the level 3.
Oh, yeah. Not with snow
and he has full gear now, so... Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. There was no shot.
Remember when we were like really, really upset about finding these? God damn, we one-turned him without taking damage.
Dude, crazy.
So we get a Chaos Shield. This is another very, very good piece of equipment. I want to go to the last floor again. I want to go back up to the 4th floor now. But we have to go up the stairs like peasants. So, yeah, no, Angel Hairballs are no longer a threat. Most enemies in the game with this party setup, they're not really a threat, which is hilarious because I don't know a single person that doesn't use this team. Like, they're that strong.
I mean, it's fucking the best of the best.
Yeah, it essentially is. Just like these are the 4 best characters in the game by far.
Basically.
You don't need their armor sets for them to be like super broken, but like, look at this. That was 500. That was 4. That was 1900.
So 1900 without even thinking about it.
Like, we just run it and we kill things.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's so good. I believe this is still the governor's office. We don't want this. Well over than it should have been. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I forgot to unequip the prosperity room.
Oh.
That's fine, we have 3 of them.
Is there a problem with that?
No, it just means I don't. Everything on Laszlo doesn't carry over.
Oh.
So let me see. Is there anything glowing in this room?
Yeah, no, you can't.
Nope, there isn't. I don't think this is the room. I think it's up top. I actually think it is up top. Yeah, it's up top because that's where the sofa is. I remember now.
Okay.
Sorry. I had misinterpreted. I love my power. This is so funny. Oh my god. Makes me smile.
So what do you mean the prosperity room doesn't carry over?
Oh, so anything on Laszlo does not carry over.
Oh.
So Because,
like his.
yeah, we can't carry over the Pirate King gear. We can't carry over any of his runes. Which, I mean, like, to be fair, you're never going to be able to carry over a true rune anyways, but... and I'll guess I'll go over in detail when we get higher up. But there are 3 armor sets in the game that don't carry over. We have them all equipped right now.
Yeah. Go figure.
Well, because I mean, like, if they're not going to be kept over, you might as well fucking use them.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, for sure.
Oh, you're all so dead. Goddamn. Goddamn.
She fucking countered.
Yes, she did. Well, the Venus set.
Smacked him for 4.
The Venus set does have improved countering,
Yeah.
so like she just. It's so good. I've never had an issue with endgame with this specific setup. Pirate King, Venus, Guardian, Hero is like it's my entire plan. And like I can mindlessly just hit people and they explode.
Yeah.
Like it's ridiculous. I don't even need to waste rune slots, which is good because the runes that I have now are very, very strong. It's funny too because when I was first doing this, I was relying on like Unite Magic, and I was relying on the Rush command to like get through normal fights. And nowadays, like I'll come in here and I'll just be like level 16 weapons, armor sets, we're good. Like you can get away with doing like generic armor sets too that do carry over, but like if you're gonna lose the Pirate King gear next playthrough anyways, you might as well equip it to Laszlo.
Yeah, have fun with it. Take
Yeah.
advantage of it.
Alright, so this is the room I'm thinking of. This is the office. And so in here, let me just... There it is. We get the stair room key, which allows us to go back and...
Take those stairs.
Yeah, so over here on the sofa, we can rest for free, and this fully restores our health.
And you might as well do it.
Yeah, so from this point forward, which again, we have a healer as our support unit, so it probably won't matter. But Eleanor's already deactivated the cannon. Yeah, I do want that. So I'll meet you back down at the stairwell corridor. Yeah.
It feels really fleshed out in like a fun way in that regard. Even though you're playing with different characters and it's a different scenario, like I think it's just really interesting that you're learning more about like the history of this world. It's almost like Tolkien's Middle Earth, right? Like Tolkien's Middle Earth has extreme world building.
I'm walking.
But you get so much rich history. That's kind of one of the reasons why I like Suikoden.
So we will probably not be able to one-round these guys because they're actually very strong. These are technically the strongest enemies in the game. So unless we crit, we'll probably not be able to take out the Kuluk soldiers over here. They give a crap ton of money, and again, on New Game Plus, money is super important. We get another magic Chancellor. I somehow made an H in my head. Which is really, really good. Now you should have 2. Equipping them for this round would be kind of nice, but it's literally just going upstairs. You know what's funny? I don't have the Suikoden 4 guide. I thought I did.
I definitely 100%
You gave me the art book.
had it. No, you had the guide as well.
I don't see the guide.
Maybe I'm thinking of 5?
I do have the guide for 5.
Damn.
So you all notice that there's some roots going up from here. That's something. And they're pretty long roots, and they're getting thicker as we go up.
It's a tree.
It's got lights. I don't know. Not a good sign. Okay, we're gonna try to start speeding up through this. I just essentially need to get to the save point. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? Come on. There we go. Okay, so this is the rune transition. There should be a couple more flights, and then the save point. I remember taking my sweet time going through here the first time, because I was like actually fighting every enemy, and I was kind of worried that I wasn't gonna make it to the end because like the healing is all the way down the 4th floor.
Yeah.
And like that's very far away at this point. Oh, finally! Fuck. So we got a grain of light. This is a really, really annoying enemy. We're going to we're gonna like actually do targeted attacks. I don't remember if the grain of light revives if other people are alive, but this should kill it. Yeah, it died. Okay. Okay, yeah, it doesn't revive. That's good. Okay, well, yeah, then it's just a normal enemy. Focus your attention on it because it does a lot of high-powered spells. I think they're all level 3 and 4, so you cannot really afford to like take it lightly. You want to kill it as quickly as possible. But other than that, all the enemies here are advanced Kuluk soldiers. There are no grunts anymore. They're just advanced soldiers, and they do give the best amount of money in the entire game, which is great. But at this point,
it is the end of the game.
You don't really need the money anymore.
Yeah. Except I guess your money could carry.
Your money does carry over to New Game Plus. That's true. This is where I grind all my people to 60. I'm not going to grind, obviously. I think it's completely superfluous. But I did get all my stats as the baseline for 60 because, like, after that, it just doesn't increase anymore. I don't know if I mentioned this before. You remember when we talked about how on more mixed herbs, which is nice.
Yeah.
We talked about how hello.
You had there was like.
I was like an invisible wall there.
And apparently you can't just run over a little thing in your path.
No, I guess not. Though you can tell that stuff is getting destroyed more, and the roots are still going.
Yeah.
That's a little concerning.
Certainly interesting.
But we can also tell that there's a lot more destruction up here. Like things are damaged more. Okay, this is the final save point of the game, kind of. I say kind of because there is technically another time you can save before the end. If you have not healed to full, make sure everyone is at full health. Ted is a little bit low. No, he's not. We cannot afford anyone to be at not full health right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. The point of no return. Because I did write that. Hey, how did you get here?
So, you've returned, O rune of punishment.
He's like a crazy ex.
He is. He has a crazy ex.
Rich.
The rune's memories. Among them, did you see a child?
That's me.
He said he wanted some bread. There's no reason not to answer him, so.
Yeah.
Bread? Huh.
He's so bad.
He's like, some stupid fucking bread.
Well, this guy had a lot of fun voicing him.
I too would like to hold the rune of punishment once more and play with those sweet memories. Long ago, that rune chose us. It didn't choose you. This country must grow stronger.
Oh, it did initially.
The islands, your lives, you exist only to fulfill our destiny, as does the rune. When it comes to a battle of wills, I have no doubt that mine shall prevail against yours.
Now, see, I've already mastered the rune, and you cut off your hand. So I think I'm winning. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, final round. let's actually do this. So, we're gonna hit him with True Friends immediately. So the Seed of Lights don't matter. Each of the Seed of Lights have a different color that responds to a different spell that they're gonna be used. If they turn red, they're gonna be fire. If they turn orange, they're gonna cast wind magic. If they turn green, they're gonna cast earth magic. Shouldn't that be reversed, by the way? I don't understand. If they turn blue, they're gonna cast water magic. If they turn yellow, they're gonna cast lightning magic. And if everything turns white, we have to hit the rush command to immediately negate his next turn, because otherwise it's gonna kill us.
Yes, it definitely will. And you can, of course, counter with the opposite element.
Yeah. So if it's
but
fire, you gotta hit him with water.
so on and so forth.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's not really. You don't really.
Oh, so I tried I meant to say this last time, but I forgot about it.
One last time, nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing happened. Nothing bad happened to the Kennedys.
I don't know what about it all.
Good dodge. That was a crit dodge. That was amazing. Alright, yeah, so by the way, you really need Clay Guardian to stay up.
Clay Guardian is very important.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep up your Clay Guardian.
This guy's
How
damage
many turns
is
does Clay Guardian last for?
3.
Okay. So this is turn 1.
It's fine. Go. So this should do around 3,900. We got real lucky last time. 47! Oh my god!
You're talking crazy.
No, the last time we did the net attack.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
You see what I'm doing?
I see what you're doing.
Alright then. Judgment, giant tree. That's fine. Okay, so we can't get our health below 200.
Yeah,
That's the goal.
game of
47, 2. 46, we'll take that. He is at half health. Or close to it. Actually, no, he's definitely at half health now. He's definitely at half. This is setting up. This is set up. He needs to turn white before we start doing anything dumb.
No, we're not talking about it.
Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Giant tree, Falcon, and then next turn I have to reapply Clay Guardian.
Yeah, I was just gonna say
This is round 2. Okay, we got the initial turn. If this does 45, we won. It said 3 rounds was all it was gonna take. We didn't even see the fucking thing. Ah, there you go, the hit rush. Whatever. That's so stupid. Oh my lord.
How? How? You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know, but
It's so fucking
we win. We win. That's all that matters. This is what I thought it was gonna be. 3 turns, and that was it.
Somehow things got away from us there.
Yeah, really. God damn it! What? Oh, bro.
But you know, this was a treat.
What was the treat? This was the final boss of the game. I think this is the second easiest final boss in all of Suikoden. Suikoden
So
1 has
you will not
probably the
accept
easiest.
me. Rune of punishment. You were once cut off from this body. Now, you do not wish to return to it again.
I think it'll give you a nibble.
No,
Be nice.
I've never done that, bro.
It's dangerous here! Hurry up and run if you don't want to die!
He's like, where the fuck is she?
Good question. She did set the building to blow. So.
Oh yeah, she definitely did.
All right, so we're just gonna leave. There is literally no reason to go anywhere else. You can go back to heal in the governor's chair. It is completely pointless. God. It's so good to see my people just like wreck shop. I almost got to level 60 with everyone, but it is what it is. You can also rarely the people here will give you Son of Strength and Son of Magic. I have seen it happen a couple of times, but it's not likely. It's like 1% or something.
Getting crazy.
Okay, so let's leave.
It's almost like they designed us to fail that.
Yeah, well, maybe. So, real quick, I once again don't believe that there are enemies out here. Before getting on your ship, we're gonna make some changes. On New Game Plus, the 3 armor sets that do not carry over are the Pirate King gear, the Guardian set,
Which is what Ted has.
the Hero set.
Which is what Snow has.
Yes, all 3 of those do not carry over to New Game Plus, even if you remove them right now and get on your ship. However, your accessories and stuff will carry over. And all of the Venus gear carries over, so we're going to take it with us. Because Kiko is not going to get into another fight after this. I forget that that's a thing. And I just want to take off these. Not that the Rose Crest actually doesn't carry over either, but...
Yeah, because that's...
but we want to keep all of this on Losel, so...
And those are all, like, pretty standard shit.
So yeah, let me... let's just kill him. Let's just do it. I don't care. It might be a little bit longer. We're cutting out battles too,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
like we're so ahead.
Yeah.
I did this way faster than I did last time.
Yeah, like that first whole thing was down, so, you know,
It's-
way ahead of the crowd here.
Look who, the prodigal son returns.
Poor misguided Troy.
Here's my favorite thing. Lazo's like, yeah, fuck it, I'll fucking fight you on your goddamn ship. Let's go. So, final duel of the game. It's actually really easy.
Well, it's a duel, so, you know,
You
there's that.
cannot see my intentions.
Oh, I think I can.
Come at me.
Come at you, huh?
Katakoi!
Yeah. Which is funny, because I don't have that written down.
Oh. Well,
Oh, he did have more things than I thought. I was like, this is very, very weird. Alright, so let's just do, come at me? That's probably a special. And I'll do normal power, because I'm not sure about this one. Oh no, I fucked up. That was guard. That hurts.
he did say
Sorry, but I
Oh,
will
yeah,
take
that's
your
easy.
life
That's-
with one more move.
Yeah. Guard, full power. Bye. I don't know if this half health him.
Yield to my sword.
Yield is special, so bye. Eh.
Yield to my sword.
Oh, I love it when it's the same.
I'll settle this with the next move.
Well, I can already guess, yeah. No. Good job, Troy. You do get dialogue for doing a perfect victory, but I fucked it up, so it's whatever.
Dang.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he was light work. What are you talking about? Some prodigal of the sea god you are. Just kidding. He kicked my ass in the beginning of the game. So.
Don't further my defeat with your insults. I have no desire for your pity.
You died for
This
nothing.
is how
You
I
suck.
hoped it would end. What regrets could I possibly have? Our conflict is over. The blood of the sea flows through my veins. I return to it now,
Yeah, that ship is sinking.
to be reborn. Let us meet again on this sea someday.
I don't know, man. It feels a lot.
That your clamoring stops. By your leave, Captain.
I suppose it can't be helped.
That's when he kicked my ass.
Yep.
I gotta stop crossing my legs.
It feels very much like Troy was almost a second Snow,
Yeah, a little bit.
but
But he didn't. He just now remembered who I was. That's ridiculous.
You're that guy.
And granted, it was like 6 months ago, but come on, bro. Look at Chibu, bro. He's like Bucky Summer.
yeah.
Damn that idiot.
Yeah, I agree. He doesn't have the
Wasting
right-
his precious life.
Who might this be?
I cannot believe he got crushed.
He is actually a psycho.
So, it's over. What now?
I've got a question for you still.
What if I didn't answer?
You're not going anywhere.
I have a good idea what it is you wish to ask me, but I will not respond. I leave you to speculate, forever without answers. I can think of nothing that will harm you more.
You know, interestingly, that is my...
Humans are the fools of this world. And being a human, you are no exception. And neither am I.
Good grief. Is that the best conclusion you could draw? Looks like I'm going to have to train you all over again from scratch.
The sound is getting louder. But Lady Eleanor is still...
Remember, they had a conversation. There they go.
Yeah. That was bound to happen.
It's gonna take us out!
It's so annoying that they don't have...
His name? Yeah, I know. It still bugs me. With full confidence and no hesitation this time.
Sounds very similar.
One last time.
Here we go.
Oh. You remember, we've technically seen everyone that we know had the rune before,
Yes.
so... And Fort El Heel is fucking gone.
Yep. I like the runes at El Eel now.
Yeah. That's funny that you mentioned that, actually, because I think that's what they're called.
Yep.
Wait, Father. Mr. Setsu asked me to do something.
It's the outfit you don't like.
Of course. Because it's the most... I mean, look. Lino knows his audience.
That's true.
Right? And, like, his costume, which it feels like a costume, even though it's the royal
It's a costume.
dress.
He knows how he dresses.
It just feels so... and he knows...
Here he comes!
And Flair's dressed up too.
Flair too.
It's not just Lino.
Yeah.
And she's got her mother's outfit.
Yeah.
On my honor as the King of Obel, I, Lino and Kuldus, declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Obel.
I love how exciting he is.
This conflict, though tragic, has presented us an opportunity to think about the islands and their citizens. I would like to take this chance now to propose the establishment of an Island Nations Federation. What say you?
It's all the leaders.
I hereby declare the founding of the Island Nations Federation.
You also know that every single person that shows up here is a mandatory recruit. They cannot be skipped.
I guess. He just looks so like, whatever.
I'm helping.
Why does it keep doing that?
Because it's the recording thing. It doesn't actually show up in the actual video. It's
Weird.
just on our end.
Alright, here we go.
And that's it. They don't tell you a single thing about Laszlo after this. Oh my god. It's so good. I love Lino and Coolness after this because he just straight up... It's also so good about
Yes,
Ted.
yes. So this is, you know, a rundown of all the stars.
Yeah, what happens to everyone after the war.
What happens to them after.
And Paulo goes back to the Elfin Village too.
Yes. So, you know, they also tell you about, like, how they all interconnect as well.
I don't know. I love seeing these.
His father, his traveler,
Survives his ordeal. So
Somehow.
Ramada's still kicking.
So Ramada is not dead. You know, that's pretty cool.
And just another citizen.
Which is crazy because he would be genuinely now
A good human being.
such a good addition to the Knights.
Mhm.
You know? It's like fully himself.
So Keen is no longer sentencing people to death. Which is good. It's an interesting thing, but also sort of is the reason why Sigurd is in the next game. So, oh my god, look at Baby Snow. What a change. He goes to wild rampage.
That's cool. Gresham joins the Marines.
We see a lot of these characters in Tactics too,
Yeah.
so.
Conrad joins the Marines.
Becomes the new commander,
Yep.
which is pretty cool.
Which is fucking dope. Parts ways with her brothers. So cute.
Yeah, so they finally leave Obel. They're not tied to it anymore. Hasn't taken a bath in months.
I believe it.
I want you to take note that Tanya is writing the history of the Island Nations. In an old book in Game 5, we actually see something with her name on it, where it's talking about the Island Nations Federation, which is super cool.
Disappears without a trace. No one has seen her since. Keep that in mind for Jean.
So he goes to the Scarlet Moon Empire, which is actually where the Maximilian Knights are based. Well, it's near the Scarlet Moon Empire where they're based. So it's really cool that they tie that in.
Yes.
You don't need this
Oh,
anymore.
yeah.
It's literally done. That's all my notes for this game. So. Adventure Cousin,
classic.
classic tale of heroism. Which is why everyone in every other game knows the name Schoenheim Rainbach.
Yes.
It's something about hating sunlight.
Felena.
Uh-huh.
Ding ding. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, keep that in mind too. The
Even though
Rokans have
they've
been eradicated.
Yep. Of course, the mermaids go off. Free infirmary. That's very cute.
That's also sick. Like, Malay's deeds are so recognized, he becomes a general.
That's dope. Yeah. Women can do anything in these games.
It's the best.
It really is. Personal bodyguards. So again, just these two become the personal bodyguards.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't know if Kate is in the next game either. I think. Let me check, 'cause I have a list.
It'll tell us what happened to her.
Yeah, I know.
In a minute.
Yeah, she's here. Well, he did.
Yeah, but not
Yeah. I like Renee. I think she's super funny.
Strange thing to mention.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Secretly building another ship. No! Mitsuba didn't learn her
Not a
lesson.
damn thing.
Hidden dry places.
Yeah, she sneezed mightily and flew away somewhere.
Smiley and flew away. Love that.
See you in 150 years.
Yep. Went on to travel to the capital of Kuluk, saying she was going to look for her.
That was
former
it.
money.
Yeah. Yeah, so he becomes an actual noble.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He was just noble-minded.
Which makes sense.
I love that Deborah just sort of like lives quietly after this. Doesn't want to care for the drama anymore.
Yeah. She's like, you know what? That was too much.
That was too much.
I'm done.
I'm sad because she's also not in the next game.
Well, look, the next game isn't 100 main, you know?
That's
true.
Which is also interesting. He becomes the captain of the Royal Guard in Obel when he constantly complains he's dying. Till his dying day. So south of the Island Nations Federation is Felina.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I know.
Others who have missing. So there are more mermaids we just haven't seen.
Yeah. Small restaurant. Nice.
Disappeared.
That's
The bathhouse people are always so interesting. At least that's what the legend says. Chadley reminds me of one of my favorite Fire Emblem characters, Nephany, who like you never see him without the helmet. So I think that's really, really interesting.
That's all, folks.
Well. Oh, wait. Is this fine? This is fine. I was gonna say, like, do I need to mute this? But I don't. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good for now, at least. I will keep this nearby, though, because that does come up. No, this is the ending melody, which is really, really good. I like this. So
now we hit the actual credits.
the actual credits, and this is where we like to talk about the experience we just had.
Yeah.
Along with what we're going to be doing next.
Yes.
Oh, the ending thing is also by Koba. Oh no, let's just lower that real quick.
Yeah, because we got hit with that one.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna lower that.
Genso. Oh, that's right. It does have a thing.
Genso Sakai,
Hold on,
which means so it's the legend of how do I explain the legend of the world, like
Thank you.
something like that.
This is fine. It doesn't have lyrics. So Suikoden 4 is largely considered by a lot of the people in the fandom to be the worst game in the series.
It's true. And like if you were to do a poll, most people are gonna say Suikoden 4 is the weakest.
Yeah. I disagree.
I disagree as well.
I think it has one of the best stories out of any of them. Honestly, it's like right up there with 3 and 5 for me.
Yes.
Its gameplay is hit or miss. If you don't know how to abuse some of the systems in the game, it becomes extremely difficult. But even then, I wasn't using armor half the time, just equipping lottery tickets, and we were doing just fine. I'm just saying, like, there's a way to win at all times.
I'll never get over that. Just put it in my
Put it
head.
under the headband, yeah.
It's so funny.
So yeah, I think that Suikoden 4 gets a lot of hate for nothing. I do think the character designs are hit and miss. Some of them are just not great.
Yeah.
Some of them are a little on the dry side. I think dry is what I use in 3. But yeah, like they're not all like, they're definitely not my favorite cast of characters for sure.
Yeah.
I do like a lot of characters from 4. I think that Lino and Coolvis is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Yeah.
I think Kika is one of my favorite characters of all time.
Ted is a classic.
I love so many of the character dynamics that we get in this game. And I do love the fact that like when you do a unite attack, you see a scene between each characters.
I also think that like even though it doesn't always make sense, some of the characters that we have to recruit to fill that 108 quota,
Some of them feel superfluous.
some
for
of
sure.
them do feel superfluous, but also the basis for the game makes it so that it kind of makes sense why
I agree.
they're the
I
way
agree.
that they are. So for example, we have like the elevator guy, you know, it's like, oh, but we're taking in refugees from a lot of these nations, and they just so happen to have these skills that work out towards our benefit, being literally trapped on a boat, you know. So that's kind of an interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
So I do kind of like that.
I also think that the nautical setting helps a lot to make this game stand out in good ways and bad ways, obviously. Like,
True, yeah.
There are a lot of people who are like, the sailing is horrible. And
Yes.
to be honest, if I didn't know you could speed up the boat, I would agree that the sailing is horrible. But there are ways to mitigate that too. And like, honestly, I don't think we were ever short on money for like a long time for the most part. Like I had a pretty good...
little bit of stretches here and there, but
Yeah, but in the
very
beginning,
quickly.
like most of the time, like we were just set up, and after we got like the midpoint, we never ran out of money ever. So I do think that like again, the game definitely leans towards a second playthrough feels a lot better than a first. Hopefully with our LP, you guys will have a pretty easy time if you ever need to do mini games and stuff. And speaking of, these are the worst mini games in the series.
Yeah.
No offense to the rest of the games.
Read Upon I thought was not that bad, but the other ones...
But the thing is, like, Mahjong is also in other games.
True.
Like, the ones that are unique to this game, the fucking, the coin flip, and the fucking,
Cup game?
the cup game is also in one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Like, forging and stuff is also unique to this game. It doesn't exist in any other game.
And that one sucks.
It does, only because the materials are so rare.
Yeah.
Like, the only ones I actually had a problem grinding for our armor sets were the fucking frog skins. Because not only are the frogs rare, but the skins are 3%. So even if you get into a fight with 2 frogs, you're more than likely not going to get frog skins.
That's horrible.
It was so bad that I think that took me 3 hours of just straight up being underground in Middleport, like trying to get frog skins. Then again, you don't need the armor sets. We've talked about that before. If you have a full diamond set, which you can just buy, you don't even have to forge any of them, your characters will survive just fine. I think it's kind of lame to like just have generic gear for a final area. I feel like you should like sort of like have each person have a utility. And that's what you'll find that out every time we go to a final area. No matter how many parties we have, all of them will have unique hero. Unless it's like 16 people and I have to like constantly swap in between them. Even then, I'll probably still find a way to make it work.
Yeah.
And that's because like it usually doesn't take that long of an effort. And sometimes armor sets are one each. Like we don't get more than one guardian set. We don't get more than one pirate set or hero set. So like you use what you get that are free for the most part, and then you work on the rest of them. So it isn't terrible. That being said, the characters that are in this game are amazing. I do great. I enjoy the 4 knights so much. It also makes it so that when you replay the game with different knights at the beginning, you can see different dynamics. Like I've seen almost every combination. I don't think I've seen all 16 combinations, but I've seen close to them. And like Jewel is so funny pre-Obel, like at the island. I think that Tal's hunger like gets the better of him like 90% of the time while you're on the ship going to Obel and even going in between to recruit characters.
Yeah, that's one of the best things about Suikoden in general, is like there's so many fucking characters that like you could replay the games like a multitude of times.
And use different combinations.
Try out different things.
Yeah, we ended up going through every character in the game. I mean, some of them were off screen obviously, but like we did end up using everyone.
Yeah.
I had everyone at 50 at base while we entered the final area. So like, it's not difficult. You just gotta know where to train, and you'll find that out when you play the game. It's not that hard. But I do feel like the game's benefits or good always the better. Especially like on a second playthrough, you'll never really have trouble. When you carry over your money, you'll never have trouble with money.
Right.
Yeah, you carry over Fortune Room, you'll not have trouble with experience.
100%.
Like you'll always be fine.
New Game Plus, best thing ever.
Yeah, honestly. And like most games have the New Game Plus feature. The only one I think that doesn't is 3-2. And like everyone else does.
And for good reason with 3.
Yeah, well, 3 is the only game in the series that doesn't have a continuation so far, so. But yeah, no, like, this game means a lot to me. It was one of the first times where like I sat down and played something that I initially was like very iffy about. Because I enjoy the 6-party mechanic. I enjoy having 6 people on me. I think it gives you a lot more variety and a lot more strategy with how you deal with encounters.
Yeah.
A lot of the times in this game, it's just be overpowered, which we were, for sure. We were way overpowered towards the end. It was ridiculous.
47k?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Per attack.
Or
4,700. 4,700.
Yeah, insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
3 turns is nuts.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever 3-turned him since like my
Jesus
3rd
Christ.
playthrough. Like, it's been a
And
while.
in case y'all didn't get it, we died the first time.
Because I made a stupid mistake.
But we were dumb. We weren't paying attention to the Clay Guardian thing.
Yeah.
And then we didn't even fucking need it on the...
Well, we did need it. We would have taken too much damage without
Sure,
it.
but then we didn't
We
even,
did
like,
3-turn it.
We didn't up it.
Yeah,
we didn't
no.
up it at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, definitely.
It worked out very well. Also, that crit at the beginning fucking helped so much.
100%.
So yeah, I do like... Despite its flaws, I like Suikoden 4 a lot. That being said, we are going to be doing the sequel to this game, which is Suikoden Tactics.
It's a direct sequel.
It is very different
It's very different.
from any other Suikoden game in the series.
It's kind of nice to jump into that one because we'll get to show you a little bit of like some of the side Suikoden stuff.
Yeah.
Which,
And we're going to be going through most of the side stuff too.
Yeah, and like to be fair, like the side Suikoden stories that are like a part of the main, still a part of the main games are really good and really interesting and really flesh out more of those like characters that you're like interested in but don't really like get to see very much of. So I personally like really enjoy them because the story is obviously, as somebody who's not actually playing the game, the story is like the thing that I latch onto the most and I'm the most interested in.
Another thing to point out is that they got the voice acting completely down by Tactics.
Yes.
So when we go into that game, there won't be this weird dialogue delivery. There won't be weird skipping. There won't be like people sort of like missing their cue or anything. None of that exists. It's all on point and it sounds fantastic.
Yeah.
I also think the soundtrack in Tactics is a little bit better than 4, but I'm a little biased. I'm in the midway point through the game in our test playthrough right now. To be fair, who I thought I would end up using and who we're probably going to be using has been very different. Characters that we didn't really get a chance to show off fully in this game are really good in I mentioned this when we were talking about the character bios.
Yeah.
But like there are some characters in Tactics that are just crazy overtuned from 4 that like Tristan is so good. Like I would never use him in 4 in the end game. But I would absolutely use him all throughout the entirety of Tactics. Like, he's so good. And it's sort of because, like, Tactics sort of makes, like, a lot of the characters, almost all of them are viable. There are a couple, like, why, but there are not many. And there are only 50 characters in Tactics as opposed to 108. So, like, we're going to get through the game much faster.
Yes, and that having been said too, this game was like, what, maybe paid like 60 hours?
Without grinding, this was a 34-hour game.
Right, but our playthrough for this
Was 54.
we clocked it. Okay,
54.
so close to 60 hours.
Yeah.
And Tactics is definitely going to be half that, if that. Because it's not.
There's one set of people that are a kind of time-consuming to recruit, and they're all optional.
Yeah.
And I haven't gotten to them on my test playthrough, so I don't know how actually that's gonna go. But if I don't have a trouble getting them, less than 40 for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I had trouble with chapter 9, I want to say, currently in my test playthrough, because if you've ever played Fire Emblem, your positioning with your allies is really, really important, and it doesn't give you, unlike Fire Emblem, it doesn't give you a lot of opportunities to separate your units, because having ally support is really important in Tactics. Versus, like, you can send off a cavalry person in Fire Emblem and just have them go nuts. It just,
right. You know
won't
what?
matter.
We should probably talk more about that when we actually
Yeah, we'll get there
do
for sure.
Tactics, but because it's a little hard to describe.
Yeah, and Tactics has its own affinity system.
Yeah,
and
it's a different breed for sure. It's got different mechanics than what you just witnessed in 4 as a side game, and the other 2 side games that we're definitely gonna check out as well are totally 100% different. Like literally night and day different. So there's definitely a lot to say there, but just to kind of go back to the mainline games, after 4, which we've just now completed, 4 is the first in the chronological time.
And our hope is to go through the chronological order of each game.
So that's why we'll do Tactics next, but then after that little aside, we'll jump into 5, which is my favorite.
We'll probably, just because this is the last episode in the 4 lineup that we're going to be uploading, it's going to be maybe a month before we start uploading Tactics. Just as an FYI.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've got a lot of work to do for my job, and I've got a lot of editing to do to set up for something else that we're doing down the line. So it will be a bit. I don't know if it's actually going to be a month. It obviously. It will for sure at least be 2 weeks. Like, I'm going to need some time to get everything in order. But it will be a fun. It will be much more energetic than I think 4 will be. Just because, like, we'll be reacting to things in real time, and I think you guys will enjoy that as well.
100%.
So yeah, we did, however, get 108 characters.
We did.
And we didn't have anyone die.
No.
So we get one final scene, which I'm going to be a little quiet for.
Drifting away at sea.
I honestly love this scene so much. So, if you do not recruit all 108 stars, this scene will not play entirely. It shows Laszlo on the boat, and that's it. It is a pretty somber ending because it proves that Laszlo succumbed to the ruin at the very end. However, because we did get all 108 stars of destiny, he is still alive. He survives the final attack. And this is one of the more like joyous occasions for me as a kid. Thinking that like, oh my god, he actually survived. And when we get to tactics, we'll sort of figure out why he's out here.
Yeah, for sure. That looks familiar.
Yeah. The thing initially was, I thought he was saying like, hey, I'm over here.
Right.
But that's not what's going on.
No.
That is so much ocean.
Oh, yeah. Scary, honestly.
It's very scary. I'm not usually afraid of the ocean, but like when it's everywhere and you can't see anything else, that freaks me out. For sure. So the last thing I think we are going to talk about is the Rune of Punishment itself. It is my second favorite rune of all the true runes. Primarily because I think that it has one of the most unique mechanics as well as the most unique story. Like this whole game is the story of the rune.
Yes.
And where like most other games will be like, here's the future of these runes, right? We don't really go into the past. 3 does because it's the shit.
Well,
but
3 is a very special game.
yeah.
So.
But like this goes into every aspect of the Rune of Punishment. The fact that it changes allegiances in the end, where it literally becomes the Rune of Forgiveness instead of the Rune of Punishment. Like
Right.
it's so, or the Rune of Atonement. Sorry.
Right.
I think no other game really does that, and like it's really cool that you get to see it in its entirety. And I think that's really, really special. And I think that like it's worth saying something for.
Yeah.
Keep this clear data, even if you don't use New Game Plus, because if you go into tactics, you can actually take the clear data and get bonus things, and they are substantial. They are not small. So next time, in a couple of weeks, we will meet you back here again for more Suikoden goodness.
Yes.
This is Bandit Ryu.
And Corona Shizumi.
And we will see you guys then. Bye!